everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. It is 2024. I hope you guys all had a lovely Christmas and a great start to the new year. 2023 was an absolute whirlwind. I had such a great 2023, so I'm so excited to talk about it with you. I hope 2023 was good for you guys, but if it wasn't, then hopefully 2024 is your year. I feel really good about 2024. I feel like it's going to be the year where either the world completely collapses or the world gets its together, you know? Fingers crossed it's option B, but either way I hope 2024 brings you the utmost joy. As tradition, I always start the new year with my first video being a little recap on 2023 and a little look into 2024 and what it looks like for me. So back in 2023 I started the year with a little video where I had a little dive into my life and I answered some questions that 2022 me had asked in the previous video, and I also asked myself some questions for 2024 me to answer. This is 2024 me. I am ready to answer the questions. And I'm basically going to do the same again. So I'm going to answer the questions that 2023 me asked, and then I'm going to ask some questions that 2025 me will answer next year. And it's basically going to be a nice little deep dive into the life of Shannon. And I feel like I haven't really spoken about what the hell is going on over here recently, because to be honest I don't even know. It's been a bit crazy. So yeah, lots to catch you up on. Strap in, get yourself a nice brew or whatever you have. My drink of choice is Pepsi Max, obviously. I'm going to start by getting last year's video up and answering those questions first. Let's take a look back on 2023. So one of the first questions that I asked myself back in 2023 was, future me, I want you to tell me what your new goals are for 2024, but also I want to know if you did the 2023 goals. That's what I want to know. I also want to know your highlights from 2023. Tell the people. Okay, that was a big question. There was like 3 questions within a question, so I need to make more sense of that. Let's start with highlights from 2023 because there was a lot of them. I'm so happy to say that. And even though 2023 has had its low points, it has just been a year full of highs. It's been so good. So, some 2023 highlights. I wrote them all down, obviously. The first highlight being the fact that I literally travelled the world. I was able to take my mum to San Francisco, which I never would have been able to do 2 years ago. I stepped foot on 3 new continents. I went to South America that I'd never done before, Africa, I'd never been there before, and Asia, I'd never been there before. I even paraglided over Cape Town, which is just crazy to me. I visited the greatest city in the world. I went to New York. I took a little mini tour around LA with my friend Holly. I feel like I'm gonna get emotional talking about this because my life currently is so different now. We're gonna get into that, but like the travel aspect of 2023 was just mind-blowing. Like I went to places I never ever would have been to before if it weren't for that job, and I got to try amazing foods and experience new cultures. And within that as well, I also visited 2 new Disneylands. I went to California and went to the Disneyland, and I went to Shanghai Disneyland, which is just mad. I don't know why it makes me so emotional just talking about it. Like it's just, I feel like I'm really proud because a lot of those things I did solo. And if we cut back to my very first long haul trip that I took when I went to Boston in February of 2023, I was not having a good time. Like I made it work, but I was struggling. What was meant to be a nice Boston vlog has turned into a bit of a first attempt of travelling on my own and failing kind of vlog. I'm feeling a bit disappointed in myself, I'm not gonna lie, because my life now is gonna be travelling on my own and I'm gonna have to get used to it, and this is very new to me and it's a lot. I think this whole travelling on my own thing is going to take some getting used to. In that video you can tell that I was really not looking forward to this whole solo travelling thing, and I'll be honest, solo travelling is not a bit of me. It's not something I really enjoy. I would much rather travel with the people that I love. I'd like to create memories with people that also have the same memories as me, rather than having them all to myself and not really being able to share them with anybody. So yeah, a lot of learning curves happened in 2023, especially from traveling and solo traveling, but I did some amazing things and I'm actually I'm actually really proud of myself. Sticking with the travelling theme, I also went to Cornwall for the first time, and that was with Ryan, and that was one of the best trips ever. It was just so romantic and relaxed and fun, and yeah, that was definitely a highlight of 2023 for me. And also I went to Disneyland Paris again to experience the 30th anniversary finale, and that was once again a beautiful trip. I loved every single second of it. I just want to go back so bad. Another highlight of 2023 was the Centre Parks trip that me and the girls took at the end of the year. Being able to spend that much time with them was just lovely. Like, we never really get enough time together as a group, and it was just really nice. I also celebrated my 25th birthday, and I did so much over like the course of the entire month of June. I wanted to spend time with every single person that I knew and cared about, so I literally did that. And I have memories from different friendship groups, my family, Ryan and everything. So yeah, I really made the most of that 25th birthday. So that is 100% one of the highlights of 2023. We also got 2 new kittens in 2023. I'll show you some pictures. They are so cute. Their names are Ronnie and Reggie. They live with my mum, and they are crazy, like absolutely crazy. We love them so much. That was a cute little extra that happened from 2023. We really weren't expecting to gain more pets in 2023, but they're adorable and we love them. Another highlight is that 2 of my best friends became pregnant. They announced that they were pregnant. I've got my friend Millie and Aisling, both of which, as I'm filming this, have had their beautiful babies now. So I am very excited to meet them. It's crazy that 2 of my friends have had babies, and they're the first of my friends to have babies, and I feel like I need to grow up and become an adult. I am just like Peter Pan right now, just living my best life. It's safe to say that I'm on a completely different wavelength to them and a different pathway to them, but I am so happy for them and so excited to meet the little ones. But there was just so much goodness to come out of 2023. I don't think I've had a highlights list that long in any of these videos before, so I am well impressed. Thank you 2023, it has been an absolute pleasure. So the other part to that question was asking me about my goals, whether I achieved my goals from 2023 and what my new goals are for 2024. So did I achieve my goals of 2023? Well, let's find out what they was first. New goals. So I put to travel the world. Fingers crossed that will happen as cabin crew. Try lots of new things, step outside my comfort zone, all of those sort of things. And another one, which is really typical me, typical for a lot of people, but it's regarding my weight. I just want to lose a little bit. Don't come at me in the comments. I just want to lose a little bit. Fall in love with my body again, really. Just like take control of it on my own. And that's not a massive thing. It's not like I'm going to go to the gym every single day sort of thing. I just want to be more mindful of my health. I need to watch what I eat is what I'm saying. I need to stop the donuts and snacks. That's all I do is snack. Okay, right, so travel the world, tick. Learn new things and step outside my comfort zone, tick. Lose a bit of weight. When I said that I didn't want to be in the gym every day, I was not in the gym every day. However, when I was down route at different hotels, I did use the gym. I was quite good, and I've been in the gym more towards the end of this year. So I wouldn't have a clue if I lost a bit of weight, because there is no way I'm stepping on scales. Can't do that, I'm sorry, it's not me. I like the cakes and the donuts just too much. I didn't stop snacking. I won't stop snacking. Come for me. I ain't gonna change. But I also said I wanted to fall in love with my body, and despite all of that, and despite not doing any of that, I do feel like I did fall in love with my body more. I started to wear clothes that I enjoyed wearing. So in that aspect, I think I did fall in love with my body again. So like I said, ticked that. We did well on the goals for 2023, I think. But as for 2024's goals, what do we have? More travels, but with those I love. Like I said earlier, I want to travel the world 100%, but I'm not really interested in doing it on my own. I want to travel the world with people that I care about, and my family and my friends. I also want to create a routine that I love. Towards the end of the year, Kaylee started dragging me out on morning and evening walks. I also went for a patch where I was going to the gym most evenings. I really enjoyed being there and how it made me feel. I was drinking more water. I want to make sure I've got a nice healthy balance of me time and getting stuff done. The days where I did all of those things compared to the days where I didn't do any of those things, the difference in how I was feeling throughout the day was immense. On the days where I didn't do any of that, I was breaking down. I was having really like horrible thoughts about myself and about the world. It just wasn't nice. But those days where I would go for a walk and I would go to the gym, I didn't feel like that at all. I just felt so good. I felt productive. I felt happy, and I didn't realise that it made that much of a difference, but it does. So I'm going to implement it into my daily routine and create a routine that I love. I've also written here that I only want to focus my time and energy on things that make me happy and that serve me. I think I said that every single year, and I think I live by that, to be honest. So I don't think that's like a goal as such. There's just something I want to sort of live by. I've also said say yes to new opportunities. I think 2023 for me was the year of traveling and the year of firsts. Like I went to a lot of new places for the first time and I tried new things for the first time, whereas this year I think it's the year of like saying yes. Just take it, say yes. If you don't like it in a couple weeks or months, then just get rid of it, but say yes to it, otherwise you'll never know. So we're saying yes to new opportunities this year, everybody. I've got 2 last goals here, but they're a little bit more specific. I really want to like work on my voice as a singer, and I want to go to more dance classes, just see where I get with it, because I feel like if I work harder on it, I could do something with it, and I would love to do that again. I would love to perform again. So why not spend more time working on that to see where it could go? So I'm gonna do that, fingers crossed. And I've also got on here, go to bloody Orlando, because how is it 2024 and I still haven't been? Every single video I mention Orlando. Will this year be the year? I'm making it happen. We're going to Orlando this year, guys, and if I don't, I will allow you to come for me in the comments. Whew. That was a big first question. Okay, moving on. The next question that I asked myself back in 2023 was, how's the love life? What's going on there? Tell us. Don't be shy. Spill the tea. The love life. So, I think I've mentioned it on here already, to be honest, but very vaguely. So I'll tell you a little bit more about it. If you've got me on Instagram, then you would have seen pictures of my boyfriend Ryan. So Ryan is actually a new face to you guys, but he's not a new face to me. So our story is that we started dating, I think it was like in April, but we actually got together in May. However, we have been together before. We was together back in 2014, so when I was like 16 years old, through to the beginning of 2017. So I was a baby. So we were together when we were younger, and we got back in contact, and we're giving it another go, and things are good. So that's kind of our story in a nutshell, and I'm pretty sure 2023 me would never have expected this outcome. He will make an appearance on the YouTube channel and you guys will get to say hi, but at the minute we're keeping ourselves to ourselves. I hope you guys can understand that, but the love life is good. That's that. Moving on. Next question is, did you reach the new YouTube goal? We have a number, a subscriber number. So did you reach it? Did you not reach it? Have you set yourself a new goal? The YouTube goal for the end of 2023 was to reach 2,500 subscribers. So we did not reach that, unfortunately, but I'm letting myself off. I think I was being very optimistic with that goal that I set, but in my head I was thinking I'm going to travel everywhere, every single week I'm going to have a new travel video, people are going to love it, and obviously people did love it, I loved it, but because I was so tired, I couldn't get a video up every week. Cabin crew quite literally took over my life, and I ended up having to go down to 1 video every 2 weeks, which is why I think we didn't get there as quickly, but we're not far off of it. I haven't actually set myself a new goal in regards to YouTube. I would like to bring more of me and my personality across this year, so that's a goal, but I don't have like a numbers goal this year. And then moving on to my very last question that I asked myself in 2023, and then my next question is, because I don't know what I'm doing about this, I just know that time frame wise I would like to move out quite soon. My dad basically wants to sell our childhood home by July this year, so something's gonna have to change here with me and my moving out plans. I basically need them. That'd be good if you have some. That'd be a good start. What are the plans? Do you have any plans? Have you moved out already? I mean, I highly doubt it, but if you have, then cool, well done. Have I moved out already? Shannon, look, you're still in your childhood room that you've been living in and sleeping in since you were about 4. So no, you're still dealing with the single bed hunt. You're still dealing with the minimal storage. It is what it is, unfortunately. Moving out plans. We were meant to sell by July, but you guys know what the market's like. It's not happening. It will happen inevitably, but I don't think I'm in any rush to move out. I did start looking. Me and Ryan actually started looking at renting places. Ideally, I don't really want to rent because just feel like I'm throwing money down a drain. Who of my age realistically can even get themselves on the property ladder right now? If you've done it and you have some sort of tricks, then please tell me. I don't have a clue how you're doing it, but I don't even know if I want to move out, because me and Ryan have been thinking of some other potentials. We obviously want to do more traveling, and having a base at home that we're paying for is probably going to make traveling a lot harder. But also we really like the idea of moving abroad and maybe traveling and doing like a working visa, like a travel work visa. I know that happens a lot over in Australia, so we have been looking at that. Don't go crazy, because I don't know how possible that's going to be. I don't know if it's even ever going to happen, but it'd be nice. Probably not this year. I would guess if it was going to happen in the middle of 2025, but it's something we've been looking at. It is an option, so we'll just see what happens with that. So with that in mind, I won't be looking to move out, because it just wouldn't make sense. The only time I'd probably look at moving out would be if I felt like I had to, because we did sell this place and I needed my own place. So no moving out plans as such, but we do have some other plans potentially in the brain, which is quite exciting, but nothing too big, nothing too crazy just yet. Just ideas. But that is all the questions that I asked myself back in 2023. So now it's time to catch you guys up and ask myself some questions to answer next year. And the questions I have are, what are your highlights from 2024? It's a great way to start the video. I hope there's just as many amazing things in 2024 as there was in 2023. Second question, did you achieve the goals? You said you wanted to do more traveling, but with family and friends. You wanted to create a routine that you loved. You said you wanted to say yes to more opportunities. Did those things happen? And also tell the people your new goals for 2025. Question number 3. I would love to know, did you actually work on your voice or go to any dance classes like you said you was gonna? Because I feel like that's something you say you're gonna do that you'll probably do for like a month and then stop. I don't mean to have lack of faith in you, but how did you get on with that? Did you actually do those things? I'd be bloody impressed if you did. Question 4. Do you have any travel plans in the works already? Are you going to visit a new Disneyland, perhaps? Are we going to Tokyo? Are we going to Hong Kong? What's happening? I'm hoping that Orlando's not in the works this time, because I'm hoping you would have gone in 2024. I really hope that this is not another video where you're answering no to the question of, did you go to Florida? Or did you go to Orlando? I really hope that you're saying Orlando is not in the works for next year, because I've been this year. It's a highlight of 2024. I'm gonna be disappointed if you still haven't been. Number 5. Number 5 is a biggie. I'm gonna say the question first and then explain myself a little bit more on it. So, did you manage to find a job in an industry that you love that doesn't give you crippling anxiety? That is all I want 2025 me to answer. However, for this year, I want to just elaborate on that. Currently, I still am cabin crew. However, I am signed off for mental health reasons. It was basically giving me crippling anxiety. Like I said, I'm just tired all the time. I'm not enjoying the traveling aspect of it anymore, because I'm just doing it on my own, and I just want to be bringing people with me. But in order to bring people with me, it actually involves so much stress to get somebody on staff travel. Solo traveling is not for me. The job is great. The job's brilliant. It is brilliant, but it really does knock your mental health, because you're with people you don't know, you're in new places, it's scary. So yeah, I'm gutted that it's not making me feel the way it once was, but I'm thankful for what it has given me and the opportunities that it has presented me with. But I think it's coming to an end, unfortunately. But I need to work with the company, and I need to work with my doctors and everything to like figure out my next steps, which I'm in the process of doing. So fingers crossed, this time next year I will be in a position where I'm still hopefully working in the travel industry, or maybe even the performance industry, doing something that I love but that doesn't give me panic attacks, because that is the reality of it, to be honest. A lot of people say how amazing it is, and it is amazing. Like, it is such a good job, but it's difficult for sure. So yeah, so I know that's quite sad for a few people to hear that, because I know you love the travel videos, but the idea is to hopefully be in a position where I can still work and earn myself enough money to travel, but to do it with people that I love. So hopefully you'll still be getting travel videos, probably not as many, because I'm not going on a new holiday every other week, unfortunately. But hopefully we will get to a point where travel will literally become my life, and I'll be able to vlog it all for you guys. But I just need to find a new way of doing that. Being cabin crew is not it for me, which is gutting. It is what it is. Like, if it's causing me that much grief, then it's not worth it. It's really not. So I need to find another way, another route to take that will give me similar opportunities, and I'll still be able to vlog all my travels for you guys as well. That was just a little insight into what's going on in my life currently. I'll give you some more updates on that, but that sort of brings me to the end of the video now. I know that was a little bit of a crazy ending, but I will be bringing you more videos every week. I'm going to try and do it every single week, but we'll see how we get on. Thank you so much for interacting with me and engaging with me and supporting me throughout 2023. I appreciate it so much. I love every single one of you, and I really hope you guys stay along for the journey for 2024, because I have no idea what 2024 looks like, but I'm not mad about it. I'm actually excited about it. It's a bit of mystery, and I'm going to bring you guys along for the whole journey, so I hope you stick with me. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.